Hello. How's everyone doing?
Hello everybody, happy December, holidays, Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate, I'm all in.
Crappy December.
Yes, crappy December, the holiday season. Three Kings, whatever people celebrate. There's always a different version of it. But what are we going to talk about today?
What did you want to touch on?
What I want to talk about? I want to talk about a lot of things, actually.
Well, not
but
not Ghost of Christmas Past.
Yes, Christmas presents, and
Ghost
not
of
presents,
Ghost of Christmas Present.
but present. And I guess how we feel about Christmas and how it is to us right now. And I guess compared to like how it would be back, and when we were children or whatever, but how we feel about Christmas now in general. And
AKA the present.
yeah, the present, yes. Like if Scrooge just brought me to the present, that's how I would feel. But as far as I feel about Christmas now, I actually still like it, but not as much. And any adult is going to say the same exact thing because there's so much hassles when you turn a certain age and you have to be responsible and buying presents.
There's a lot of adults that still enjoy Christmas. I'm not currently one of them.
Well,
there's a lot of adults that...
Yeah, those are the adults you see in the Honda commercials that are getting a car delivered in a big red ribbon.
No, it's not. I'm going to leave an SUV on the driveway with a big red bow on the hood of it. No, it's not that type of shit. I'm just saying.
Well, I mean...
There are plenty of adults who still enjoy Christmas.
I enjoy the Christmas aspect because I feel that people are friendlier during the Christmas holidays rather than...
And we went into this last
yes,
time.
exactly.
No, they're not. No, they're not, man.
I think they are.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
Well, they pretend to be. I see a lot of pretending going on. Especially here in the city. You see a lot of festivities going on. Maybe somebody will hold up...
People are assholes 24/7 no matter what day it is.
Okay, if you're an asshole on Christmas Day to somebody, then that's beyond asshole. I think Christmas time is a put your asshole to the side, swipe left.
No, not everyone thinks the same way.
So you tell me that even the asshole of all assholes, even on Christmas time when somebody's being all festive and jolly, well, if you're talking about like a Scrooge type who tried to swindle people out of the money, but I don't know. Okay. You're going to have people that are going to be neutral all year round. I'm talking about the people that change during the holiday season. I'm pretty festive the whole year round. You're fairly morbid. Okay. So...
I don't know about morbid.
Well, I'm more of a glass half full person.
Yeah, you're an optimist.
Yes. Well, you're a pessimist. Yes, exactly.
Exactly.
And there's no reason for me to be optimist because let me tell you, everything in this world leads me to believe that the bottom's gonna fall out.
I'll agree. There's no reason for you to be optimist.
Exactly. but the only thing that keeps me like in high spirits is
you, but I'm in the same boat as you. But you're an optimist. I'm a pessimist. But
Yes, and I'm with that with everything. With sports, I go into the beginning of the season, think it's going to be a good season, and with everything. I always look for the good in people. I try to, at least.
Holidays do not bring out the best in people. I'm sorry.
Not if you're going shopping, and you see what's been going on. There's been a lot of reports here in the city, a lot of, if you look at some of the videos also, that when people are just, you think they're supposed to be happy, it's like Jingle All the Way, with Sinbad and Arnold. It's pretty much...
great movie, by the way.
Yeah, good interpret. Let me tell you, it was ahead of its time. People were trying to shop around for presents.
No, it wasn't ahead of its time.
Well, I guess it was always...
Cabbage Patch Kid brawls.
Yeah, you're right.
That was one other thing we touched on.
That was probably the birth of the brawls. When those Cabbage Patch Kids
came out. That was the birth of Black Friday, basically.
Yeah.
It kind of was.
You had to get that one particular item, and if they were sold out,
but you had to get into full-out brawls.
Yes. Yeah, you have to get into full-out brawls. And look. That's one aspect of the holiday. And that's exactly why I would say that I don't like the holidays as much as I did back when I was a child, because now there's responsibilities. You have to go shopping. You have to try to find an item. Let me tell you,
I never had problems Christmas shopping for anybody. I never had problems. I'd ask someone, what do you want? I never had problems.
Well,
They'd
then
be
you
like,
must.
I'd like this.
If you're a late shopper, you would. Let me tell you, every year that goes on and on as an adult, my Christmas list has gotten shorter and shorter. Now I just get for my nieces and kids.
Too.
I don't. Well, what am I gonna get from my family for?
Too.
We're gonna exchange a gift for what reason? Here I want. When I used to exchange presents with my brother, would have to say, listen, well, what's gonna be the spending limit and all that stuff, and I would want to get something that's good. Like, what was the worst Christmas gift that you ever got? Like,
I can't even think of the worst Christmas gift I've ever got.
It's almost like an oxymoron. Is there such a thing?
Yeah,
But
sometimes even like,
No, there was some Christmases that were disappointing.
I was always the type of person, hey, you got me something for Christmas. Yeah.
Wow, so you were like the jolly old kid, optimistic for Christmas. Now you turn into like the total opposite. I don't, you always look forward to the Christmas day.
Well, who the hell gets me Christmas gifts? I don't get Christmas gifts.
Well, not anymore. But I'm talking about, in general. Look, I don't.
Oh, goddamn person gift. It's been like freaking 4 or 5 years since I got like one single Christmas gift, so I don't really care anymore.
Oh my God.
I'm numb. I've been numb to. I know I'm trying to be festive wearing the stupid hat right now, but I
just had the greatest idea for a future random thought thing, but I'm just gonna blow it right now. I was thinking like we do another one next week for Christmas, and I get you like the one gift. Like you said, I get no gifts, and I get you. Open it up, Chris.
Oh yeah, my mom and my sister, they're the two. They get me stuff like socks and T-shirts and stuff. And yeah, that all right. So I'm not totally shut out in the dark.
No. I'm probably more shut up than you are. I don't, because look, I kind of narrowed it down.
I feel like you don't get Christmas gifts. I feel like I get you a Christmas gift now.
No. I don't, no. In fact, I used to just be part of that group that gets like the stupidest Christmas gift. Like somebody got me one, how to poo at work. It was a book, literally. It was like for dummies, like how to take a crap at work without anybody knowing, because that's always an awkward situation.
I remember buying an $80 book for somebody.
Oh my God!
And they gave me a little $12 football.
And that's the problem when it comes to things like that, because you don't know, right?
I mean, not that I was expecting, I was like, you don't gotta get me anything. This was also a person that was very close to me at one point.
Well, okay, I can see why you'd be disappointed. Exactly.
No, I wasn't even like, yeah, do you remember? Might as well not even got me anything. Like, I don't care. The funny thing is that wasn't the only gift that I got him, that person. That.
Let me tell you, imagine like
I got that person. Oh my God, the gifts I was giving this person through the years
outweighed them. The gifts.
No, I'm just saying, all right, he had a PlayStation 2.
Okay.
And I bought him the DVD remote for the PlayStation 2, and I bought him Grand Theft Auto 3.
Oh my God.
And I think I also bought him a controller.
Oh. That's excellent. And you were disappointed in return.
No, not that I use it. Not that. I use it
that's not the point.
I'm just saying, I was.
You're always good with giving gifts. Because let me tell you, everything that you just said you bought, you should have bought it for yourself and kept it.
I should have.
I remember when that DVD, the remote came out for the PlayStation. I actually had gotten that.
I remember buying an $80 frame.
What? $80 frame? What are you framing it?
For my mom, I bought like $80 for like 70 or 80.
Well, it's your mom. Yeah, that's fine.
No, I'm just saying.
I would buy my mom some pretty
people
good
in my
gifts.
family. I've gotten them good gifts.
But in general now, and here's how it goes. I mean, you and I are not married, but we have friends, we grew up with that are married with kids even. And what I've noticed is that in the beginning of those relationships during Christmas time, it's always a surprise. But after about 5 years of being married, you kind of already know ahead of time. It's not even a surprise anymore of what your gift is going to be. like they already know, like, what do you want? Like, what do you want? Oh, you want an iPhone? I want an iPhone. Oh, we'll exchange iPhones. It almost becomes like nonchalant. I noticed that, and I think
I don't know. I think if you know someone enough a long time that,
but you always should keep it.
Know what to get them.
Exactly. But what I've noticed with some people that I know, exactly, it's always better. You're right. You want to keep your relationship going through Christmas time. You get them something that they don't even know is coming, but that they said during the course of the year that you remembered that they wanted. Now, it also becomes a part with relationship with people that I know that they actually basically just exchange, like they already know ahead of time what they're getting. And I think that takes a little bit out of it, the relationship also at Christmas time, when you already know what you're going to get each other for Christmas. It almost becomes like a routine thing. But I always like to surprise people. You were like me. You tried to get something above and beyond. You had a girl.
Well, I also, like, I would ask, too. I was like, what do you like? I would always...
Yeah, but everyone would always downplay it. Like, oh, get me anything or whatever. I mean... See, one thing about my mother during Christmas, she would always tell me, like, 2 months ahead of time what she wanted.
there was sometimes I did surprise people. Like, buy my sister, like if I was gonna buy my sister a CD, like...
What did you get your sister, as, presents? Like, what was some of the Christmas gift that you got your sister?
Alright, my sister always used to talk about how she wanted the old school Yoda figure. And my sister wasn't even huge into Star Wars, she just loved that old school Yoda figure.
Interesting.
And then I bought her a new school Yoda figure. And she was kind of like, I don't want to get into my and Christmas. Don't drag that at me.
You know what's you
almost dragged that sister.
Yeah.
No.
Somebody that we know, he went to go get because of the panda. What's it called, Mandalorian? He went to go try to find a Baby Yoda. They don't have it anywhere. Like the Baby Yoda's like he said they didn't create it. Is that possible that they didn't make a Baby Yoda?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. But if I did have to compare, look, Christmases as a child were the best. When you get older, there's responsibility involved. Especially if...
even have a responsibility. Like, even doing something so much as like, even something so much as getting a Christmas ornament for somebody.
It's the thought that counts.
Even stuff like that. I mean,
yes.
What Christmas ornaments for people?
Yes, probably some like $10 ornaments, but yeah, the good ornaments, and that's a good thing too. Because my mother was more on the boat, I'm not religious at all, and I respect people that are. My mother was a Christian, pretty much my whole life, and she was into the whole thing where Christmas has become like a commercial type holiday, and we don't really celebrate the real meaning of Christmas. Santa Claus was not involved in Christmas at all. And a lot of people are hating on Christmas more and more over the years, if you notice, because now you always have somebody that'll shout out to a Santa Claus. Santa's, disclaimer to anybody under who, and nobody's gonna be watching this that don't believe in Santa. But no, I used to like Christmas. I like the holiday time, though. I really do.
I would like to enjoy it more than I do these days.
Yeah, I guess so. It has become, you're absolutely right. I would like to enjoy it. But it is because we're comparing memories to now to how they were, years ago.
It's just becoming an old, grumpy bastard.
Well, what do you want out of Christmas now? Do you want like a huge family that you walk in there with, like the Griswolds? Like that kind of thing?
I can't be around my family anymore.
But that's what I'm saying. Do you want a family like the Griswold type of thing where everybody gets together and stuff like that? Actually, to be honest with you, I don't do much. I have no family at all, as you know. The only family I have is my brother. That's my only blood family that I have, So there's not much going on. But I don't even know if I kind of like just like chilling out for the holidays and not really... I'll go to somebody's place for dinner or something like that. But other than that, I don't take it too seriously, though. Which is kind of morbid, because people love Christmas.
Have you ever hosted a Christmas?
My parents have when I was younger, but no. That's when you're really responsible, when you start hosting Christmases.
That's when the people go insane. The people who host Christmas are always the ones who go the most
they're doing all the hard work, they're going nuts.
Exactly.
And especially if it's a destination hosting where people are flying in from other places, that's gotta be crazy. No, thank God I never had that kind of responsibility. Let me tell you, I'm not good with responsibility in general. I mean, I'm responsible, I think I am, but, sometimes, I fly off the handle.
Sometimes.
You know what I did? I mean, this is, it's not really a Christmas subject, but I was...
No.
Okay.
No.
But it has to do with Christmas.
Okay, you said it's not a Christmas subject.
I was ironing a Christmas shirt because I was wearing it to that dog party yesterday. Just quick story.
Dog party.
And
you went to a friggin' dog party.
I went to a dog party, yeah. During the same time as SantaCon. See, that's a thing which I think is a SantaCon yesterday, which we have to touch on. We're getting
No. Let's not talk about
that. I'm sure. Well, okay. So I'm ironing. So I put it in the ironing book because it's really wrinkled. It was in the bag since last year. I pulled it out. I mean, long story short, I start ironing it. And I start smelling something. Now, when you iron clothes, they have something called Niagara, where it's like a spray star. It's like you spray it on your clothes to get the real crisp.
What did you do?
I sprayed Pam, which is like a butter thing. So as I'm ironing, I'm spraying the Pam on the shirt and it started stinking. Anyway, that's what I'm saying. I'm losing my mind. But I sprayed Pam on my Christmas shirt yesterday. Anyway, I burnt it. It smelled like a toast.
And you don't mind me putting this up on YouTube for the world to hear you say that? Okay.
Well, I'm not gonna hide from my nugginess, but
Okay.
But anyway, okay, so if you go down to the city and you go to Christmas lights, none of that. The tree doesn't mean anything to you. What about Christmas do you like right now? Because the Christmas music that they've been coming out with is nothing good like how it used to be.
I was there.
George Michael, Mariah Carey.
I used to have to wait around Rockefeller Center doing one of my delivery jobs. And I was always going out of Rockefeller Center.
Oh, so that's another thing then. Christmas nightmares.
Delivering stuff for NBC.
Oh, and NBC Rockefeller Center is always busy around there. You must have loved going down to that run.
Oh, yeah.
You wanted to go north to south on that one. North to south.
I love non-stop tourists. I love trying to...
See, that's another thing though. Tourists though, I mean, although they clutter up the area, they're friendly though.
Anyway, let me finish the damn story.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm there every friggin' day at this job while they're setting up the tree.
Ooh.
And there's
you got to see the building of it.
There's morons just standing outside just watching them build the tree.
Like, I wish I had the time to do that.
What? You're gonna watch?
They wanted to see the building of the tree. People probably...
It was cool seeing them watch I'm no joke, because I was, being that I was waiting outside there, it was cool watching them. But...
Oh, but just to
I was just waiting on a job because that's where I was sent. They were like, go to Rockefeller Center.
So you got to see the assembling just because you were working anyway.
Exactly.
But you wouldn't stand around with your mouth wide open like a mouth.
I'm not going to be holding my son's hand. Be like, oh, look at this, Timmy. Oh, this is...
Tomorrow they're going to put the top on, Timmy.
I'm going to take an FAO Schwartz after this. I'm going to grab you a $300 teddy bear.
Well, yeah, that's what city's good for. But
I'm just saying, it was.
Would you equivalent somebody that lines up every day to watch a tree be assembled to like somebody that watches David Blaine?
Oh, could you imagine
something like that?
Could you imagine if someone went there every day to watch them assemble?
Well, I'm assuming that the same people went there day after day, but you'll just watch them assemble the bottom.
No, I think it was more of just a tourist stop, dude.
Well, how long did it take to assemble that tree? Since you working it, how many days?
I can't exactly say, but
probably quickly though, like 2 days. It's a huge tree, I know.
Yeah.
I think they like boated in or something. But so you're looking at so I don't understand though. So even when you were younger, there was hassles going on when you would try to celebrate Christmas. But that was when you were working downtown.
Okay, I gotta say, man, my sister. All right, now you dragged it out of me. You dragged it out of me.
Finally.
There's no way she'll be even interested in hearing us. So
Okay.
I can say this about her.
Okay, go ahead.
My sister.
Exclusive.
My sister.
I hope she sees this one day. Go ahead.
You asshole. You asshole. You are
Go ahead.
such an
Go
asshole.
ahead. What happened with the whole Christmas holiday thing? Go ahead. She's never gonna see
There
it.
wasn't a holiday she could not ruin.
Oh, okay. It was always something about it, I guess. There's some people that are like that.
She had a knack for ruining holidays.
So she didn't like Christmas either.
Not if she didn't get her own way.
Okie
Get
doke.
her own way.
Okie doke. And let me tell you, I was a little bit in that boat too. When I would go Christmas to my grandmother's house, I would always try to do something to muck it up also. And I look back at it like, what was I doing?
You were a little asshole.
I was a little asshole, and then I was like that kind of person in the sibling rivalry. Your sister was the one who was, come on, sis, relax a little bit.
She was the Christmas demon.
Did she ever not get a gift that she wanted and then she lashed out?
Are you kidding me?
Go ahead, tell me. What gift? No?
A fucking
We were all like that.
fucking exercise bike
Oh, you have to have it.
that she never used in her life.
But at this point, she knew there was no Santa, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So that must have been a fun holiday to be at.
I was like 6 when I realized there was no Santa. Not one single time did I bitch about a Christmas present. Never. Like, alright, there were times where I
What do you think about
There were
it?
times where I would get as a little kid, I'm going through the Christmas presents under the tree, right? Delivered by aunts and uncles and whoever the hell. All scattered across. I'd be like, toy, great, toy, great. And I'd be like, oh, sock, great. Ooh. But, at least they were socks.
I heard on the radio the other day about actual children.
No, you can't see it like that. At least they were socks. Corduroy pants, at least they were corduroy pants. At least it's a
And not to
gift.
mention, exercise bike, that
it's a
was
gift.
probably expensive at that time, too, to get.
Oh, it wasn't cheap.
Yeah, exercise bikes weren't cheap. Like the Pelotons now, not cheap either. But yeah, exercise bikes were always expensive. But yeah, no, I was like that too. I'm not gonna look. I can't blame your sister for doing that. I lashed out at Christmases.
No way.
I was a little.
never did.
Not
once.
Yeah, I felt bad about doing it. When I look back at it. But yeah, I used to lash out like in a spoiled brat.
Going into stuff about now, since it's Christmas present, do you think there's people who are actually still like that?
Oh, absolutely. And those are the people that have no hardships at all, that every single Christmas worked out good for somehow, or things like that. Not everybody's Christmas is the best. Some people dread Christmas because maybe you lost a loved one, and then, you look at Christmas like, oh my God, it's not the same. But, Christmases, as you get older, they get less relevant, and that's unfortunate.
This has been the most un-Christmassy feeling
Oh,
Christmas
absolutely.
season for me.
This is our
in
Krampus.
quite some long time.
Krampus Christmas. There's a Krampus
Yeah, you
episode.
said I didn't see that. So.
That's supposed to be like the demon Santa or whatever. I didn't see it either. I just know the story of Krampus. I know all things Christmas. Like the music. The music was way better also years ago compared to present Christmas music. Like what Christmas song that came out recently that you would like? I mean, no one's gonna like the remake to "Baby It's Cold Outside." They're remaking all these songs. Original songs that I like were the "Last Christmas I Gave You My Heart," which was George Michael's. Mariah Carey's "All I Want for Christmas."
Oh God, I'm so sick of that song.
All I Want for of course, because they make you get sick of
I'm
it.
so sick of being in the supermarket and hearing that song 3 times in a row.
It's a real toe tapper though. You want all I want for Christmas.
It's a real.
You're thinking about actually having Mariah Carey at that time.
It's
Mariah Carey.
a real wrist slitter when you.
North to south. But no. Okay. Well, look, there's no will you listen to Justin Bieber's?
I don't care about Christmas music. whatever. If people want to sing Christmas carols and shit like that, yeah, go ahead.
You don't take me as much as a Christmas caroler. Like, have you ever went door to door?
And I could see your loud,
I could be a Christmas
voice
caroler
out there.
Let me tell you, I think I might have done that.
I
don't
can actually hear you out there. And like,
deck the halls with
it'll be you and 5 other people, and no one will hear the other people.
It's a possibility, but Christmas caroling is what the spirit is all about. Not here in New York, because if somebody comes to your door singing, you get the shot.
Oh yeah, we get so many Christmas carolers here in the Bronx, right? Oh yeah. They got
you think it's some kind of setup?
They got the candles out there, and yeah, all the time. And they're not getting friggin' batteries thrown at them.
You got carolers in there. Like, what are they doing?
You help people with bricks because they were singing friggin'. They were singing Christmas carols outside your house.
Your favorite song, Dominic the Donkey.
Oh man. Oh my god.
You're not a fan, huh?
And everyone thinks that's such a funny song. No.
I like the 12 Days of Christmas. Actually, the reboot that they did on which was
the donkey makes me want to hit someone with the radio.
Well, maybe instead of a reindeer, there was a donkey. Anyway, I don't know the origin about it, but I don't know.
All right, we're gonna wrap this up.
You got it. I like the Christmas spirit no matter what, though. I'll be honest with you, though. Even though I don't like it as much as I did, I still kind of enjoy the Christmas time, except for the hassles like the traffic and all the other fighting that goes on. But you know, I do love it.
I'd like to more than I used to. I'm just kind of taking out of it. That's why I'm doing this. That's why I'm wearing this hat. Trying to get back in.
You know, we didn't even get into the real meaning of Christmas, which is the whole thing. But
maybe before the month's up.
That's a subject for my mom.
Before the month's up.
You got it.
All right.
Have a good one.
Happy December. Later.